Are you ready to get on your mat and do a bit of slow flow yoga? Feel better afterwards, lessen the anxiety? I know I am. My family is getting ready to move, and we are going to move into a house that we've been building, and I am so excited. When we get over there, I'm going to have a yoga room, and I will show you all around my yoga room. But in the meantime, I'm feeling all the stress of getting ready to move. So I'm all about using slow flow yoga to reduce anxiety. And I hope that you will join me in this practice today and have lots of fun. We're going to start out in a comfortable seated position, and I will see you there. Let's begin our practice in a kneeling position. If this is comfortable, just to kneel, please feel free to stay here. And if you'd like to sit on a block, please feel free to do that as well. I'm just going to go ahead and slide the block back and sit my bottom down on the block. And let's begin. Go ahead and place your hands over your heart. Take a moment to close your eyes. Let's begin our practice with 3 releasing breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh out your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh out your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh out your mouth. Then go ahead and open your eyes. Bring your palms together, pinkies and thumbs together, your other fingers spread out. This is the Lotus Mudra. Lotus flowers have to rise up through the mud to open up and bloom every day. They have to overcome something challenging to become the beautiful flower that they are every day. And every night they come back in, and in the morning they rise up once more. It's a great metaphor for life. We have the opportunity to overcome challenges and difficult things, to rise up through whatever mud we've got, and to become beautiful like lotus flowers. So go ahead and make your lotus flower. And then as you inhale, let your lotus rise up. Exhale, hands come back down. Go ahead and make your Lotus Mudra again. And on the inhale, let your lotus rise. Exhale, let it come back down. One more time. Make your Lotus Mudra. Inhale, let it rise up. Exhale, bring your arms back down to your sides. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, twist over towards the left side. Hands come back to center. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist over towards the right side. And go ahead and make your way back to center. Go ahead and come up off your block. Set your block off to the side if you're choosing to use one. And make your way into a tabletop position. Take your right foot back behind you. Tuck your toes under and push through your heel. Right knee comes back. Take your left foot back behind you. Toes are tucked under and push through your heel. And bring your knee back to the mat. Go ahead and make your way down onto both forearms, but before you come down onto the mat, tuck under both sets of toes and make your way into a forearm plank, feeling into your strength. And while you're here, shift forward into your toes and back into your heels. Forward into your toes, back into your heels. Forward into your toes, back into your heels, and come back to a neutral plank. Nice. All right, lower all the way down onto your belly and lift up through the crown, through the top of your head. Really working to strengthen the muscles of your back. and lower down to the mat, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift up for baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, and this time take your right leg with you. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up with left. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up with right. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up with left. Exhale, lower down. Go ahead and make a little pillow with both hands for underneath your forehead. Just taking a moment to let yourself sink down towards the mat. Feel the grounding. Feel all of your body touching the mat underneath you. Everywhere that you're connecting to the earth. And go ahead and lift yourself up, placing both hands underneath your shoulders and push yourself back. Bringing your feet together with your knees out to the sides. And then come to sit back into your heels. Coming into a wide leg child's pose. Walk both arms out long in front of you. Feeling the lengthening, the extension in your spine. Walk both arms over towards the left side, feeling into your right side body. And then bringing your hands through center, over towards the right side, feeling into your left side body. Making your way back to center, go ahead and lift yourself up into a tabletop position. Let's do a little bit of cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Coming back to a neutral back. Go ahead and tuck under both sets of toes, lifting your hips, making your way into downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal through your legs, just feeling into your body. And then really press firmly into the mat with both hands and draw your torso back towards your thighs. Feeling this lengthening throughout your entire body. Work through the feet. Lift your heels up as high as they'll go and lower them down. Lift them up and lower them down. Lift them up and lower them down. Look forward towards your hands and step both feet together at the front of your mat. Take a moment to bend both knees, letting your head release down towards the floor. Hands can stay on the mat, or you could take hold of opposite elbows. Totally up to you. Just let your head release down towards the floor. Letting everything that's challenging roll off your back. And inhale and lift yourself up to standing. Hands come together at heart center. Balance can be a wonderful way to bring focus. So let's start out with a little bit of balance in our standing section today. Go ahead and bring your left knee up in front of you. And then take your leg back behind you, arms come out to the sides. As you make your way into Warrior 3, find your drishti, find your focus. step your left leg back behind you, bend your right knee, reach your arms up towards the sky for a high lunge. Both hips are facing forward. Really focus on bringing your focus back to your breath. Step your left foot forward to meet your right, coming into upward chair pose. So you can find the stability in your upward chair. Maybe shifting forward into your toes and back into your heels. Just working to find the stability. And rise up to standing. Hands come together at heart center. Bring your right knee forward. Take your right leg back behind you, arms come out to the sides as you fold forward, making your way into Warrior 3. Step your right leg back behind you, bend your left knee, reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you reach your arms up, think about taking your ribs back, creating a long line. Turn towards the right, opening out into Warrior 2. Take a moment to roll your shoulders back once. Sink a little deeper into your hips. Reach your arms out as far as they'll go in both directions. And take your gaze out over your right fingertips. The lower you sink into your hips, the harder your legs have to work. Sometimes doing the work lets us feel really good afterwards. Turn your right palm up and reverse your warrior. And then go ahead and bring your right arm down to your right thigh. Left arm reaches up and over for extended side angle, creating this long line of energy from your left fingertips all the way down to your toes. As you reach your arm up, see if you can bring your right ribs forward, even just a little bit. Straighten your right leg out on the mat, create a slight angling in the left hip, and bring your arms and your torso over towards the right side. Right hand comes down to your leg, ankle, or your foot, and sweep your top arm up towards the sky for side triangle pose. Take your gaze up towards your fingertips and bring your focus back to your breath. Go ahead and bend your right knee, sweeping your left hand down to the inside of your foot. Lift your back heel and reach your right arm up towards the sky, coming into a twist. Right hand comes back down to the mat. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Reach both arms up towards the sky, coming into a low lunge. Go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat, framing your right foot, and start to straighten your right leg out on the mat, coming into a runner stretch. And then if it feels feels good, you can go ahead and fold over your leg. Shifting forward, go ahead and tuck under your back toes, lift your knee up off the mat, step your left foot forward and your right foot back. Reach your left arm up towards the sky, coming into a twist. Left hand comes back down to the mat and slide your right knee in behind your left leg. Ahead and bring your left hand back behind you. Right arm wraps around your right thigh as you draw your leg in closer towards your torso and twist over towards the left side. On the inhale, think about lengthening, creating space in the spine. And on the exhale, twisting just a little bit further. Go ahead and make your way out of your twist. Bring your left leg over the top of your right. Coming into cow face legs. Left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up and over. And into a side stretch. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up and over. And make your way back up into a seated position. Turn towards the back of your mat. Lift your left foot up, placing it down on the mat. And go ahead and lift yourself up, bringing your right leg back behind you. Step your left foot back to a high plank. From your high plank, either lower all the way down onto your belly or come down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take several slow, steady breaths in your downward facing dog. Sweep your right leg up towards the sky. Bring your right knee forward towards your right elbow. Take a moment to hover, feeling into your strength. And then take your leg across your body for pigeon pose. And go ahead and come to sit back down, distributing the weight evenly between both hips. And take a moment to sit up nice and tall, lifting up through the crown of your head. And then go ahead and walk your hands forward, making your way into a sleeping pigeon. You can even make a little pillow with both hands for underneath your forehead if that feels good. And lift yourself up into a seated position. Tuck under your back toes. Lift yourself back up into downward facing dog. Feel free to take a moment to pedal through both legs. And then look forward towards your hands and step both feet together at the front of your mat. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Let's do the other side. Bring your right knee up in front of you. Take your leg back behind you, arms come out to the sides. As you fold forward, making your way into warrior three. Find your focus. step your right leg back behind you. Bend your left knee. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Coming into a high lunge. Right foot steps forward to meet your left, coming into upward chair pose. Take a moment to shift forward into your toes and back into your heels, finding the place in your upward chair where you feel steady and stable. And rise up to standing. Hands come together at heart center. Bring your left knee up in front of you. Take your leg back behind you. Arms come out to the sides. See if you can find the stability in your warrior three. Left foot comes back behind you. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Turn towards the left, opening out into warrior two, facing the front of your mat. Roll your shoulders back once. Reach your arms out as far as they'll go in both directions. Sink a little bit deeper into your hips. The lower you go, the harder your legs work. And take your gaze out over your left fingertips. Turn your left palm up and reverse your warrior. Take your gaze up towards your fingertips. Bring your focus back to your breath. The left arm comes forward to your left thigh. Right arm reaches up and over for extended side angle. And as you reach your arm up, see if you can bring your left ribs forward even just a little bit. All the little bits count. They all add up to a stronger you. Straighten your left leg out on the mat. Create a slight angling in the right hip. Bring your arms and your torso over towards the left side. Hand comes down to your leg, ankle, or your foot. Top arm sweeps up towards the sky. Take your gaze up towards your fingertips. Bring your focus back to your breath. Side triangle pose. Bend your left knee, bring your right hand down to the inside of your foot. Lift your back heel and take your left arm up towards the sky, coming into a twist. Left hand comes back down to the mat. Drop your right knee down to the mat. Reach both arms up towards the sky, coming into a low lunge. Bring both hands back down to frame your left foot and start to straighten your left leg out on the mat, coming into a runner stretch. Feels good. You can fold over your left leg. shift yourself forward, tucking under your back toes, lifting your knee up off the mat. And then go ahead and step your left foot forward and your right foot back. Reach your right arm up towards the sky, coming into a twist. Right hand comes back down to the mat and slide your left leg in behind your right. Right hand comes back behind. Draw your right leg in closer towards your chest and take your left arm, wrapping it around your leg as you twist over towards the right side. On the inhale, think about lengthening, creating space in the spine. And on the exhale, twisting just a little bit further. Coming out of your twist, go ahead and slide your right leg over the top of your left. And then go ahead and bring your right hand down to the mat. Left arm reaches up and over. Beautiful big side stretch. Left hand comes down to the mat. Right arm reaches up and over. And make your way back up into a seated position. Coming out of your seated cow face legs, go ahead and place your right foot down on the mat. Hands come down. Bring your left leg back behind you. Right foot steps back to a high plank. And from your high plank, either lower all the way down onto your belly or come down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take several slow, steady breaths in your downward facing dog. Sweep your left leg up towards the sky. Bring your left knee forward to your left elbow. Hover and hold it there, feeling into your strength. And then take your leg across your body for pigeon pose. Go ahead and sit down, distributing your weight evenly between both hips. Take a moment to really sit up nice and tall, lifting up through the crown of your head. Then go ahead and walk your hands forward, making a little pillow with both hands for underneath your forehead and letting yourself sink down towards the mat. And lift yourself back up into a seated position. Tuck under your back toes and step back to downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal through your legs. And then look forward towards your hands and step both feet together at the front of your mat. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Beautiful work. Let's make our way down to the mat for our cool down. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, place both hands down on the mat. Step your feet back to downward facing dog. Come down onto both knees and walk your arms out long in front of you, coming into a puppy stretch. Go ahead and make your way into a seated position with your legs out long in front of you on the mat. We're going to come into Paschimottanasana, or a seated forward fold. Something that can be really grounding about a forward fold. Go ahead and start to walk your hands forward. If you wanted to, you could wrap a strap around both feet and hold from wherever you are, or you can walk your hands forward and stop wherever your body says to stop. And then if you can keep going. At any point that your body says this is deep enough, please feel free to stop there. And go ahead and come into your full range for a forward fold, being respectful of your body. And feel the grounding. Feel your legs connected to your mat, connected to the earth. And go ahead and slowly lift yourself back up into a seated position. We're going to lie down on our backs. Go ahead and make your way down onto your back and reach your arms out long overhead. Going from our compressed forward fold to extension, arms reaching out, toes reaching out in the opposite end. Feeling the contraction and then the expansion, the opposites. Grounding and growth. And then go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Take your left leg out long on the mat, keeping your right knee into your chest. Take your leg across your body over towards the left side. Right arm reaches out to the side. Take your gaze over towards the right side. And coming back into center. Go ahead and extend your leg. Hug your left leg into your chest. Your leg across your body over towards the right side. Left arm reaches out to the side and take your gaze over towards the left side. Go ahead and make your way back into center. Take your left leg out long on the mat. Arms come out to the sides. Palms facing up towards the sky. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Let your shoulders and arms relax. Let your torso and hips feel heavy. Let them sink into the mat. Your legs and feet soften and relax. I'm ready for one of those shirts that says, "I'm just here for the Shavasana." Let your body soften and relax. can be the best part of yoga. Just slowly bring feeling back into your fingers and your toes. Maybe circling wrists and ankles. And reach your arms out long overhead. And slowly roll over onto one side, making your way up into a comfortable seated position. Go ahead and take just a moment to picture someone or something that you're grateful for. And then bringing hands together at heart center. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope that you enjoyed this practice. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you again on the mat soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.